Hello everyone, welcome to Kambel Masterclass. My name is Moses Katamani. Kambel Masterclass has a program, a training course entitled Effective Classroom Management. And this course is a short course for teachers from nursery to secondary school level. And this course focuses on how teachers can effectively manage their classroom for an outcome, a good result. The truth is that teachers teach in a class and they face many challenges. However, effective classroom management is meant to help the teacher identify the challenges in the class, how to solve the challenges or solve the problems, and how to get the pupils and students along in the teaching and learning process. And the course has about 6 short subtopics. They are: first of all, we look at the concept of classroom management. Then we also look at why classroom management is important. Why is it important that a teacher must know how to manage his or her class? Then we look at some challenges or some problems in the teaching and learning process. Apart from that, we now move on to look at what I call establishing rules of engagement. Rules of engagement, in general terms, some people say is a term used by the military. However, Kambel Masterclass has looked at this term and see how we can apply rules in the teaching and learning process, rules that the teacher must agree with the pupils and students and make for the class in order that everybody will follow. This is an interesting part of the course, and by the time you finish, you know that indeed there is a need for rules of engagement in the teaching and learning process in the classroom. After looking at rules of engagement, which is actually one of the strategies for classroom management, we now look at general strategies for effective classroom management, the techniques that you need to apply in the teaching and learning process in the class in order to achieve good results. Now, after looking at the strategies for classroom management, we move on to look at tips for dynamism. And the truth is, as a teacher, you have to be dynamic in the teaching and learning process. You can't apply the same rule or the same techniques all the time. You need to be dynamic in a way of achieving good results. In the context of tips for dynamism, we also look at collective responsibility by all stakeholders. Whatever happens in the class affects the pupils and students. Whatever happens at home, whatever in effect or influence the other stakeholders have on the teaching and learning process, it can also affect it. That is why we need to look at the stakeholders. Then after that, we conclude and we look at how the teacher must know how to believe in himself and believe in the pupils and students. And in that context, I emphasize that if a teacher would desire to be him or her best self, he can bring the best out the pupils and students. In fact, this is an interesting training course, and we believe our learners will take advantage of this. And if you take advantage of this training program, it will benefit you a lot in the teaching and learning process in the classroom. Thus, finally, I want to say that this course, Effective Classroom Management, is titled ECM. And that when you get to our learning platforms, you look for ECM, that is Effective Classroom Management. We hope that all learners, all teachers will take advantage of this course, which is a short course, and there are about 8 videos. This is the first one, the introduction. Then you move on and look at the concepts. Then you move on and look at why it is important to learn about school management, identify the challenges. Then you will go on and look at rules of engagement, look at the strategies, and look at the tips. If you want to go through this course, at the end, you will get a certificate. By the time you end the course, you will get a certificate which will be posted to you. You print out with the material. All the videos connecting to every topic is linked to linked to the texts. And when you go to our learning platform, that is, first of all, the Kambel website, kambelgroup.com, you can download the scripts. After you download the scripts, you follow the videos, video 1, 2, 3 up to 8. When you watch the last one, you have a short test. After that, you'll be issued your certificate. Remember, at Kambel Masterclass, we want to empower people with knowledge and skills to be able to achieve their aspirations. And that effective classroom management is a way of empowering teachers to effectively manage their classrooms and get the right result. In other words, to help their pupils and students come out with success in the teaching and learning process. We hope you follow this. You take your course, and at the end, you will realize that this is a wonderful course you need to participate in always. Remember, once again, at Kambel Masterclass, we anchor vision and mission.